day on the island of Sodor, Thomas was out with Annie and Clarabelle. He passed Farmer Johnson's barn and saw the strangest thing. Bessie, the farmer's prized cow, was stuck in the mud. She moaned at him. "Oh dear, Bessie, I'll find a way to get you out," said Thomas. He quickly went back to the roundhouse to find the other engines. "You must come help. Bessie is stuck in the mud," he said. "Who's Bessie?" asked Duke. "She's Farmer Johnson's favorite cow," said Thomas. "Leave this to me," said Gordon. "I'll save her." The trains followed Gordon back to the farm. When Gordon got there, he realized that it would be difficult to get her out. "How are you going to save her?" asked Duke. "Well, let me think about it," said Gordon. "While you're thinking, I'm going to go find somebody who can really help," said Thomas, and he left. Thomas went and found Harold at the Search and Rescue Center. "Harold, there's an emergency that needs your help. Bessie the cow is stuck in the mud. She's in the field by Farmer Johnson's barn," said Thomas. "That should be no problem at all," said Harold. "I'm on my way," and he took off. Harold flew over the island looking for Bessie. He saw her with the engines gathered around trying to help her. "Stay back," he said. "This is a job for a helicopter, not a train." Harold lowered a rope to pull up Bessie. When the rope was firmly around her, he started to lift. It was harder than he thought. Bessie was really stuck in the mud. He tried and he tried. He pulled harder and harder, again and again, till finally, Bessie came out of the mud. Harold was relieved. For a second, he wasn't sure he'd do it. Harold flew Bessie back to the barn. All the engines congratulated him. Sir Topham Hatt arrived and was so glad to see that everything was okay. "Sir Topham Hatt, you should have seen Harold. He worked so hard to get Bessie out of the mud," said Duke. "Yes," said Gordon. "I wasn't sure you could do it, Harold. For a moment, I thought you might give up." Sir Topham Hatt looked concerned. "Don't worry, sir," said Harold. "I was determined to pull until the cows came home."